Streetlights leak through the vertical blinds, painted stripes across the floor, tracing lines. I haven't moved since the sun went down, just watching the dust settle into the ground. Your sweatshirt's a ghost in the corner of the chair. I'm breathing in pieces of you, still in the air. And the silence is heavy, a weight on my chest. I'm trying to sleep, but my heart won't rest. It's a dull kind of ache, a slow motion blue. Everything leads me back to you. Now I'm just crying in my room again, losing a lover, losing a friend. The walls are closing in, whispering your name. Everything's different, but I'm still the same. Just a girl in the dark, falling apart, with a cinematic ending to a broken heart. I check my phone just to see the time, but I'm looking for a ghost, a reason to rhyme. I replay the tapes of the way we were before the colors started to blur. Now the memories are grainy, out of focus and old. The bed is too big and the sheets are too cold. Is it nostalgic if it still hurts this much? Is it a haunting if I can still feel your touch? I'm a flickering candle, I'm a beautiful mess, sinking into the velvet of this loneliness. Yeah, I'm just crying in my room again, losing a lover, losing a friend. The walls are closing in, whispering your name. Everything's different, but I'm still the same. Just a girl in the dark, falling apart, with a cinematic ending to a broken heart. And the moon, crying in my room. The streamers are hanging like willow trees, swaying a bit in the winter breeze. I bought a cake meant for two to share, but I'm staring at your empty chair. The wax is dripping on the kitchen wood. I'd blow them out right now if I could, but there's no one here to sing the song, to tell me where it all went wrong. The notifications light up my phone, generic wishes from people I've known, but I'm scrolling for a name that isn't there, just a digital ghost in a puff of cold air. And I'm alone on my birthday, crying in the dark, trying to find a fire, but you took every spark. I'm a year older, but I feel 100 years gone, waiting for a midnight that'll turn into dawn. You were the gift that I wanted to keep. Now I'm just making a wish while I'm falling asleep, that I didn't have to celebrate being 24 hours of missing you. No ribbons to untie, no secrets to tell, just the echo of silence in this empty shed. I watch the couples walking through the autumn leaves, the kind of simple magic that a heart believes. I used to think I'd find a hand to hold my own, a steady light to guide me when the wind is blown. But every door I open leads to an empty hall, and every name I whisper never hears my call. I'm the master of the silence, a student of the gray, watching all of forever simply drift away. I'm not bitter, no, I'm just starting to see that love is a language not written for me. I built a life on the edge of the crowd with a quiet heart that's never been allowed to be loud. Maybe I was destined to be alone, to live in a house that's never felt like home, to be the one who watches from the outside looking in, losing a race I didn't know how to begin. I got enough love to fill up the sea, but it keeps coming back right here to me. It's a long cold road that I'm walking on my own. Maybe I was destined to be alone. Change my rhythm, I've tried to change my tune, to be the sun for someone instead of just the moon. But I'm a star that's drifting in a different sky, a question that's forgotten how to ask the why. There's a comfort in the shadows, a mercy in the dark, where I don't have to worry about a dying spark. I'm the only one who knows the secrets that I keep in the heavy hours before I fall asleep. Maybe I was destined to be alone, to live in a house that's never felt like home, to be the one who watches from the outside looking in, losing a race I didn't know how to begin. I got enough love to fill up the sea, but it keeps coming back right here to me. It's a long cold road that I'm walking on my own. Maybe I was destined to be alone. Is it a curse or is it just a twist of fate, to be the one who's always just a little moon, alone with the rain, learning to live with the familiar pain. I'm closing the curtains, I'm turning out the light. It's just me and the rest of my life. I bought this leather book to clear my head, to write down all the things we never said. But every time the ink begins to flow, it only leads back to where we used to go. I start with Monday, was a lonely day, but my hand just writes the names of games we played. The margins are crowded with the day we met, on paper that's still wrinkled and soaking wet. I try to make a list of why we're through, but every line just turned into I miss you. I'm supposed to be moving to a brand new page, but I'm just a prisoner in this paper cage. Now I'm holding on to a diary full of you. Every word is a shade of broken-hearted blue. I'm chasing your name on every single leaf, writing a history of a love turned into grief. I should burn the bridge, I should tear the spine, but I can't let go of when you were still mine. It's a heavy weight, it's a bitter truth, just a diary full of you and the ghost of our youth. There's a pressed flower on page 29, from the night we drank that cheap and bitter wine. It's turned to dust, it's lost its summer glow, just like the always from a year ago. I write about the way you used to laugh, then I spend an hour staring at a photograph that I tucked inside the back cover for a light, to help me make it through the middle of the night. I'm holding onto a diary full of you. Every word is a shade of broken-hearted blue. I'm tracing your name on every single leaf, writing a history of a love turned into grief. I should burn the bridge, I should tear the spine, but I can't let go of when you were still mine. It's a heavy weight, it's a bitter truth, just a diary full of you and the ghost of our youth. If I finish the book, doesn't mean we're done, doesn't mean the final battle has been won. I'm riding slower just to stay inside the past, hoping this ink is the only thing that'll last. Just a diary full of you and the ghost of our youth. Page after page, year after year, I'm drowning in the ink, in the salt of every tear. The book is almost full, but I'm not even through with this diary full of you. Spend an hour on my head at night, twisting every strand until it looked just right. I put on that dress, the midnight silk one, the one you said made me look like the sun. The perfume is heavy on my collarbone, but the air in this hallway is cold as a stone. I'm checking the mirror, then checking the door, but the silence is louder than ever before. The table is set for a feast for two, with a vintage red and a glass for you. The candles are weeping, they're melting away like the beautiful words that you used to say. And I'm all dressed up for nothing at all, just a painted heart leaning against the wall. I'm a red-lip lie in an empty room, waiting for a love that isn't coming home soon. I look like a dream, but I feel like a ghost, crying a river to a phantom toast. Yeah, the hills are high, but I'm feeling so small because I'm dressed up for nothing, nothing at all. Reservation time is coming past time, watching the bubbles die in the glass eye, painting my nails a shade of regret, hoping for a night I never forget. But the never forget is the sound of the rain and the way this jewelry feels like a chain. I'm a masterpiece hanging in the dark with no one to see and no one to spark. And I'm all dressed up for nothing at all, just a painted heart leaning against the wall. I'm a red-lip lie in an empty room, waiting for a love that isn't coming home soon. I look like a dream, but I feel like a ghost, crying a river to a phantom toast. Yeah, the hills are high, but I'm feeling so small because I'm dressed up for nothing, nothing at all. I should take off the silk, I should wash off the face, I should scrub every memory out of this place. But I'm paralyzed here in the candlelight, looking my best for the worst night of my life. Yeah, I'm all dressed up for nothing at all, just a painted heart leaning against the wall. I'm a red-lip lie in an empty room, waiting for a love that isn't coming home soon. I look like a dream, but I feel like a ghost, crying a river to a phantom toast. Yeah, the hills are high, but I'm feeling so small because I'm dressed up for nothing, nothing at all. Unzipping the dress, stepping out of the pride. There's nowhere for a broken heart to hide. I'm just a girl in the dark, wiping away the mascara streaks, dressed up for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Flashbulbs popping in a crowded room. I'm a masterpiece of hidden gloom. I'm wearing the jewelry and a velvet dress, hiding the shards of this hollow mess. Your arm is around me, tight for the length The space between us is 1,000 miles, masked by the flicker of our neon smells. The camera doesn't see the tears in the hollow, the way we don't speak once the shadows fall. It only captures the us we pretend to be, a digital life for the whole world to see. And I'm wearing a fake smile for the photos tonight, trying to look like everything's right. I'm holding my breath while the shutter goes click, hiding the heart that is heavy and sick. We look so in love in the glow of the screen, but we're the loneliest people I've ever seen. Yeah, the picture is perfect, the lighting is gold, but I'm dying inside from the silence and cold. Scroll through the feed and what do you find? A highlight reel of the ties that don't bind. I'm tilting my head just the way that you like, before the reality starts to strike. As soon as the phone goes back in your vest, the warmth disappears from the air in my chest. We go back to being two ghosts in a frame, forgetting the rhythm of each other's name. Yeah, I'm wearing a fake smile for the photos tonight, trying to look like everything's right. I'm holding my breath while the shutter goes click, hiding the heart that is heavy and sick. We look so in love in the glow of the screen, but we're the loneliest people I've ever seen. Yeah, the picture is perfect, the lighting is gold, but I'm dying inside from the silence and cold. Picture is perfect, the lighting is gold, but I'm dying inside. Yeah, I'm dying. Say cheese, count to 3. Don't let them see what you're doing to me. The post is up, the lie is told, and my fake smile is getting so old, so very old. We were 17 with nowhere to go, just a beat up car and the radio low. You carved our names in the willow tree bark, a permanent mark in the cooling dark. I thought the world was a map we'd share, with the wind in our lungs and the sun in our hair. You were my compass, you were my north, for the cracks in the mirror started coming forward. I didn't know that a heart could break this loud, like a lightning strike from a summer cloud. I had no armor, I had no shield, just a wide open soul in an open field. Because you were my first love and my first real scar, the first time I followed a falling star. You taught me how it feels to fly so high, then you taught me the rhythm of a long goodbye. Now I'm older and I learned to play the part, but there's a jagged little line around my heart. It's the one I can't hide, the one that'll show that you were my first love and my first scar to grow. I see you sometimes in the back of my mind, the ghost of the boy first pain, the only one that never washes out in the rain. I'm moving on, but I'll always know you were my first car, and you're still beautiful. Past that old diner where we used to hide, I saw a couple sitting in our booth inside. The steam on the window, the laughter in the air. It felt like a ghost of us was sitting there. I'm doing okay, or at least that's the lie I tell to the mirror in the cold morning sky. But sometimes the silence is a heavy dark sea, and I wonder if you're ever reaching for me. I don't want you back, cause I know how it ends. We're better as strangers than we were as friends. But there's a part of my pride that's still black and blue, that wants to be a shadow that follows you too. I hope you miss me when the sun goes down, when you're driving through the quiet parts of this town. I hope you see my face in a stranger's smile, and it makes you stop and ache for a little while. I hope you reach for your phone in the middle of the night before you remember we're not worth the fight. I don't want you to cry, but I want you to see that it's lonely in the world without someone hope you miss me. I spent a lifetime looking through your lens, trying to fix the parts of me that always seem to bend. I was a shadow chasing after every word you said, living on the crumbs of love you used to keep me fed. I changed the way I talked, the way I wore my hair, to fill the empty spaces that you left just hanging there. I thought if I was perfect, if I gave until I bled, you'd finally see the heart that you left for dead. But the more I tried to change, the more I felt like glass, waiting for the heavy feet of your neglect to pass. I was starving for a version of myself I used to know before I let your coldness make my fire stop its glow. And I am enough now, even with the cracks, even with the baggage that I'm taking off my back. I don't need your validation or your hollow distant white to know that I'm a mountain and I'm touching every sky. It took a broken heart to find the strength to stand alone, to realize that I am worth a kingdom of my own. The silence isn't lonely, it's the sound of being free. I am enough now for me. I look into the mirror and I recognize the eyes. They used to be so heavy with 1,000 tired lies. I'm reclaiming all the laughter that I silenced for your pride, and opening the windows that I used to keep inside. You told me I was difficult, you told me I was small, but I was just a forest and you couldn't see it all. I'm unlearning the rhythm of your footsteps on the floor, and I'm not looking for your shadow anymore. Yeah, I am enough now, even with the cracks, even with the baggage that I'm taking off my back. I don't need your validation or your hollow distant wire to know that I'm a mountain and I'm touching every sky. It took a broken heart to find the strength to stand alone, to realize that I am worth a kingdom of my own. The silence isn't lonely, it's the sound of being free. I am enough now for me. It's a quiet kind of power, it's a slow and steady rise, seeing through the version of the girl in your disguise. I'm whole without your half, I'm complete without your hand, finally building something on a firmer piece of land. Just to keep you near, the light is coming back and the vision is clear. I am enough now, I finally believe I am enough. Searching for a ghost in a thin disguise. You suggest I wear my hair a certain way and tell the stories that she used to say. I'm playing a role I never even auditioned for, leaving my heart like a cold behind the door. But every time you reach to hold my hand, it's like you're trying to touch a different land. placeholder for a memory you can't erase. I'm just a frame around her empty space. And I'm tired of being the second choice when I'm screaming out with my own voice. I am not her, and I'll never be the girl who walked away and left you on your knee. I can't heal the wound she left in your chest by being a shadow, a temporary guest. You're kissing my lips, but you're tasting the name, and it's killing me to play this hollow game. Open your eyes and finally see the blur. I'm standing right here, but I'm not her. The perfume you bought me is the one she used to wear. I see the flicker of a ghost in every stare. You call me baby when you're half asleep, but I know it's a promise you meant for her to keep. I'm a bandage on a heart that's still bleeding blue, trying to be everything she was to you. But my edges are different, my colors are new. I wasn't born to be a reflection of who you knew. I am not her, and I'll never be the girl who walked away and left you on your knee. I can heal the wound she left in your chest by being a shadow, a temporary guest. You're kissing my lips, but you're tasting the name, and it's killing me to play this hollow game. Open your eyes and finally see the blur. I'm standing right here, but I'm not her. Maybe she was sunshine, maybe she was gold, but I'm a story that's waiting to be told. I deserve a love that's built for my soul, not a love that's trying to fill a jagged hole. Tasting the name, and it's killing me to play this hollow game. Open your eyes and finally see the blur. I'm standing right here, but I am not her. I'm not her. I'm just the one you used to forget her. But I'm leaving now to find something better, something real, something that's mine, because I'm not her. I tried to drown the silence with the TV light, but the colors just remind me of the Friday nights. I went to the market to buy groceries for one, but I stalled in the aisle where we used to have fun. The air in my lungs feels like jagged edge glass. I'm watching the hours and the memories pass. I thought I'd run dry after 3 days of rain, but my heart is a well that is overflowing with pain. I've used up the tissues and the sleeves of my shirt, trying to rub out the sting in the dirt, but the reservoir breaks with every deep breath, like a slow, steady rhythm of a lovesick death. And I cannot stop crying, I cannot find the shore. I'm a storm behind for the show. They like the sunshine, they like the gold, but they ran for cover when the air got cold. I was the one in the pouring rain, holding the umbrella over your pain. I saw the parts that you tried to hide, and I chose to stay by your side. I gave you my best and I gave you my all. I was a safety net for every fall, but now I'm standing on the outside looking in, wondering how the person who gave the most didn't win. Oh, I loved you most, I loved you best. I stood the trial and I passed the test. I love the wreckage, the wild and the gray. When everyone else simply looked away, I put my own heart on a shelf in the dark, just to keep yours from losing its spark. Now I'm just a ghost, a shadow, a toast to the bitter truth that I loved you most. That I loved you most. You're looking for fire in a brand new face, while I'm still here just taking up space in the corners of rooms where we used to be. Back when I thought you were looking at me. They'll love the surface, they'll love the light, but they won't be there in the dead of the night. When the demons come knocking and the walls start to thin, who's gonna let the new version of you in? Because I loved you most, I loved you best. I stood the trial and I passed the test. I love the wreckage, the wild and the gray. When everyone else simply looked away, I put my own heart on a shelf in the dark, just to keep yours from losing its spark. Now I'm just a ghost, a shadow, a toast to the bitter truth that I loved you most. It's a lonely crown to wear on my head, to be the one who meant every word that was said. I won the race, but I lost the prize, and I can see the sorry hiding in your eyes. Yeah, I loved you most, I loved you best. I stood the trial and I passed the test. I love the wreckage, the wild and the gray. When everyone else simply looked away, I put my own heart on a shelf in the dark, just to keep yours from losing its spark. Now I'm just a ghost, a shadow, a toast to the bitter truth that I loved you most. More than the rest, more than I should. I'd have saved you forever if I only could, but you walked away from the one who stayed, watching the greatest love we had just fade. I really loved you most. And I really loved you most. I'm standing in the kitchen, staring at the wall, watching how the winter shadows start to crawl. The house is way too quiet, the air is way too thin. I'm shivering from the outside, but the cold is coming in. I've been holding my own hand for 3 weeks now, trying to be brave, trying to remember how, but the strength is leaking out of me like water through a crack, and I'm terrified I'll never get the old me back. I don't need a lecture, I don't need a plan, I don't need a sermon on how much I can stand. pieces of my world drift too far apart. I just need a hug, I need to feel a beat that isn't just my own. Our rhythm bitter and bittersweet. I need a pair of arms to keep the gravity away, just to hold the shattered parts of me together for a day. I'm tired of being a ghost, I'm tired of being fine. I'm tired of waiting for a touch that isn't mine. The world is getting bigger and I'm feeling so small. I just need a hug, that's all, that's all. I walk past the park where we used to sit and go. Saw a couple laughing, shooting from the cold. It wasn't jealousy that hit me, it was just the sting of knowing what it feels like to be someone's everything. Now my shoulders are heavy with the weight of the air. I'm reaching for a presence that isn't really there. It's a physical hunger, it's a hollow in the chest, like a bird that's forgotten how to find its way to rest. I just need a hug, I need to feel a beat that isn't just my own. Our rhythm bitter and bittersweet. I need a pair of arms to keep the gravity away, just to hold the shattered parts of me together for a day. I'm tired of being a ghost, I'm tired of being fine. I'm tired of waiting for a touch that isn't mine. The world is getting bigger and I'm feeling so small. I just need a hug, that's all, that's all. They say that time is healing, but time is just a thief, stealing every memory and leaving only grief. I don't need a reason and I don't need a why. I just need a shoulder while I finally start to cry. Yeah, I just need a hug, I need to feel a beat that isn't just my own. Our rhythm bitter and bittersweet. I need a pair of arms to keep the gravity away, just to hold the shattered parts of me together for a day. I'm tired of being a ghost, I'm tired of being fine. I'm tired of waiting for a touch that isn't mine. The world is getting bigger and I'm feeling so small. I just need a hug, that's all. Just for a minute, let me lean in, let the warmth of another soul begin. I'm so lonely, I'm so cold. I just want someone to hold. I just need a hug. I saw your sweater in the hallway bin, the one you wore when you let me in. I almost reached to pull it to my chest, to remember the way your heart used to rest. But I stopped, my hand up, froze in place, 'cause I'm losing the lines of your tired face. The edges are softening, the colors are light, like a photograph left in the sun too bright. Is it a mercy or is it a curse that the memory of you doesn't feel like a hearse anymore? It's just a soft old lake, like a ripple on a frozen lake. Now you're just a pretty memory, a story I tell, a coin at the bottom of a wishing well of pain's been polishing till it shines. I'm reading the grace between the lines. street. Would my heart skip a rhythm? Would it skip a beat? Or would I look at you and wonder who was the girl who cried 1,000 oceans for you? Because the you in my head is perfect and kind, but the you that I lost, I left far behind. Yeah, just a pretty memory, a story I tell, a coin at the bottom of a wishing well. The paint's been polished until it shines. I'm reading the grace between the lines. I've forgotten the shouting, the tears and the grit. I've edited out the worst parts of it. It's a beautiful ghost, it's a gilded light. You're just a pretty memory, and I'm passing you by. Just a picture on the wall that doesn't make me feel small at all. You're a song I used to know, a place I don't have to go. Just a pretty memory, that's all you are to me. I pull the curtains tight at noonday to keep the colors of the world away. I see the people laughing on the street, walking rhythm to a happy beat. But I'm a stranger to the light outside. Since the moment that I always died, I'm building walls out of blankets and dust, trying to survive the remains of us. Every hour you feels like a stone thrown at a window when I'm all alone. I don't have the words to make them understand that I'm sinking in the middle of the dry land. I just wanna hide, I just wanna disappear to a place where your name is the one thing I don't hear underneath the covers. Safe from the blue, far away from any ghost that looks like you. The world keeps spinning, but I've lost my stride. Close the door, lock the gate, I just wanna hide. Your picture's face down on the mantel shelf. I'm a shadow of my former self. I've turned the ringer to the silent mode. I'm the only traveler on this dead-end road. They say the healing happens in the sun, but I'm not ready for the day to have begun. It's easier to breathe in the velvet dark than to see the ashes where we had a spark. I just wanna hide, I just wanna disappear to a place where your name I just wanna hide. Leave me in the shadows, let the dust settle down. I'm not coming back to this lonely town. Just let me stay here, let the world slide. I just wanna hide. I just wanna hide. We've been circling the kitchen for an hour or more, avoiding the suitcase sitting by the door. We've said everything that two people can say, trying to find a reason for one of us to stay. But the ink is running dry and the pages are thin, and the air's getting cold where the light used to be. And I'm looking for a comma or a bridge to the past, but we've come to the sentence that's meant to be the last. No more I'm sorry, no more please try. We've used up the mercy in every maybe and why. Now the air is heavy with the weight of the end, and I'm losing my lover, I'm losing my friend. And the last word is goodbye. It's a jagged little pill. It's the mountain we couldn't climb, the ghost on the hill. After all of the always and the never let go, it's the hardest vibration a human can know. I'm watching your lips form the shape of the sound that brings the whole cathedral crashing to the ground. We've run out of story, and the well is running dry, and the very last word is goodbye. I remember the first word you whispered to me, a soft hello that felt like a key to a world that was golden, to a life that was new. Back when the sky was a different shade of blue, but words are like seasons, they change and they fade, and we're living in the shadows of the ones that we made. I wanna reach out and pull the sound back in, to start the whole book where the chapters begin. But the last word is goodbye. It's a jagged little pill. It's the mountain we couldn't climb, the ghost on the hill. After all of the always and the never let go, it's the hardest vibration a human can know. I'm watching your lips form the shape of the sound that brings the whole cathedral crashing to the ground. We've run out of story, and the well is running dry, and the very last word is goodbye. It's only 7 letters, it's only 2 beats, but it's the sound of the winter on our empty streets. It's the period at the end of a long, beautiful line. The moment I stop being yours and you stop being yeah, the last word is goodbye. It's a jagged little pill. It's the mountain we couldn't climb, the ghost on the hill. After all of the always and the never let go, it's the hardest vibration a human can know. I'm watching your lips form the shape of the sound that brings the whole cathedral crashing to the ground. We've run out of story, and the well is running dry, and the very last word is goodbye. Just goodbye. No more breath, just the quiet after the death of a love that we swore would never die. The book is closed, the light is low. I'm letting you go. Goodbye. freeze the door again. I'm losing track of where the week's beginning and the neighbors see me talking to the empty air. Like if I whisper loud enough, you'll be standing there. I went to buy your favorite bread at the corner store. Then remember you don't live behind my door anymore. I'm walking around in circles in a house of glass, watching every shadow as the minutes pass. They say that grief is just a heavy kind of fog, but I'm a ship that's lost its anchor and its log. I'm drifting in a static that I can't turn down, looking for a shore in this lonely town. I think I lost my mind lately, searching for your ghost in the coffee in the morning and the butter on the toast. I'm hearing footsteps on the stairs that aren't really there, and catching traces of your scent in the winter air. The doctors call it healing, but it feels like going mad to be so haunted by the love that we never had. I'm losing my perspective and I'm losing my grace. I've lost my mind lately, trying to find your face. The clock is ticking like a hammer in my head. I'm sleeping on the sofa cause I can't face the bed. I check the call out just to see your name in blue, even though I know the signal won't go through to you. I caught myself laughing at a joke you used to tell, and the silence hit me like a tolling bell. I'm a puzzle with the pieces scattered on the floor, and I can't remember what the picture was for. I think I lost my mind lately, searching for your ghost in the coffee in the morning and the butter on the toast. I'm hearing footsteps on the stairs that aren't really there, and catching traces of your scent in the winter air. The doctors call it healing, but it feels like going mad to be so haunted by the love that we never had. I'm losing my perspective and I'm losing my grace. I lost my mind lately, trying to find your face. Is this what it's like when the heart takes control? When the logic falls away and leaves a gaping hole. I'd rather be crazy and believe that you're near than be sane in a world where you're not really here. Like a soft summer breeze in the morning air. I thought we were written in the stars and the ink, but I was standing on a ledge, too blinded to blink. I gave you the keys to every room in my soul, and let you take the pieces till I wasn't even whole. I thought the fire was warmth, but it was only a burn. Now I'm staring at the ashes, waiting for my turn. They don't teach you in school how to handle the break, or how to breathe in the middle of a hollowed out ache. I thought I was building a home that would last, but I was just buried my heart in the past. Now you're not a lover, you're just a mistake, a bitter pill that I was forced to take. The forever we promised was a beautiful mess, and I'm the only one left to clean up the stress. I traded my laughter for a seat in the rain, just to find out that us was another word for pain. I lost the man, but I found the truth through the regression. Love became a lesson, and I'm still in session. I'm unlearning the sound of your step on the floor, and the way my heart jumped when you walked through the door. I'm deleting the photos where I look so naive, back when I actually had the strength to believe. You weren't the hero, you were just the catalyst for the version of me that I didn't know could exist. I'm stronger today, but the price was so high to learn how to live in a world of goodbye. Now you're not a lover, you're just a mistake, a bitter pill that I was forced to take. The forever we promised was a beautiful mess, and I'm the only one left to clean up the stress. I traded my laughter for a seat in the rain, just to find out that us was another word for pain. I lost the man, but I found the truth through the regression. Love became a lesson, and I'm still in session. It's a hard way to grow, and it's a cold way to learn, to watch the bridge you're standing on start to burn. But I'm walking through the smoke with my head held high, because the old me had to wither and die. Yeah, you're not a lover, you're just a mistake, a bitter pill that I was forced to take. The forever we promised was a beautiful mess, and I'm the only one left to clean up the stress. I traded my laughter for a seat in the rain, just to find out that us was another word for pain. I lost the man, but I found the truth through the regression. Love became a lesson, and I'm still in session. Class is over, I'm closing the book. I'm not giving you one more backward look. I've got the scars, I've got the grade. I'm moving on from the choice I made. Love became a lesson, and I finally learned it. And I finally learned it. I used to keep the radio on all day, to hear the stories that the singers play. I'd hum along to every me and you, back when the sky was just a shade of blue, blue. But now the static is a safer sound than hearing melodies of what I found and lost again within a single breath. Now every chorus feels like a little death. I reach to turn the silver dial to the left of every happy memory I'm bereft, yeah. Because a major chord just feels like a lie in a world that's teaching me how to say goodbye. All love songs make me sad, they make me believe they're a map of a life I no longer leave. Every forever and every I do, it's just a ghost of the time I spent with you. The violins weep and the piano cries like salt water pooling in. There's a bridge in that ballad we used to crave. Now it sounds like dirt falling on a grave. The lyrics talk about a perfect match, but I'm just a girl waiting for the latch to turn in a door that you walked through months ago. Back when I thought that the music wouldn't go. Cold and hollow, out of tune and sharp, like a jagged fingernail across a heart. Oh, love songs make me sad. Time I spent with you. The violins weep and the piano cries like salt water pooling in my tired eyes. I used to believe every beautiful word, but now love songs are the hardest thing I've heard. Put on the news or the white noise of the rain, anything to muffle this melodic pain. 'Cause when the singer hits that high, lonely note, I feel that I miss you catching my throat. Closet's empty and the drawers are bare. There's a heavy kind of nothing in the air. You took your books and your winter coat. You took the I love you from every note. But as I watch your taillights fade to gray, I realize what else you took away. I'm reaching inside for a beat, for a spark, but it's just hollow and it's cold and dark. You didn't leave a single piece for me to find. You didn't leave a scrap of soul behind. I'ma lock it with the center ripped away, just a body going through the day. Because he kept my heart, he took it in a box, underneath the hinges and the heavy locks. I'm walking around this house like a ghost on a chain, with nothing left to feel, not even the pain. He didn't just leave, he robbed me of the part that knows how to love. Yeah, he kept my heart, now I'm just a shadow, a work of art with the hole in the middle. 'Cause he kept my heart. I try to see someone new for a drink, but I can't tell them what I really think. That there's a post missing under my skin. That I'm a house with no one living within. You have it in your pocket or a drawer by your bed.